Bracket Busters Festival is on now in My Team, and
it's like a party. Until the end of the season, after every win in My Team modes, you'll earn event cards that you can take to the exchange for more than 25 exclusive player cards to bust up and advance your lineup.
One of these special limited time rewards is 100 overall Steph Curry, who is ready for any clutch needs for your My Team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Mullen. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then it's Baylor. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And for New York, they've got Tracy McGrady. Yao is out there at Malone. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the 3. Here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Here's Paul. Drains the 19-footer.
An effective scorer. I love how Paul seeks out when to score at the right time.
Westbrook passes to Yao. Now here is McGrady. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Mullen. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Malone. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Westbrook passes to Yao. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Westbrook kicks to McGrady. And another 3 for New York.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Now the pass to Embiid. Paul outside. Pass to Baylor to stop the run. Drills the 3-pointer.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook dishes to George. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Yao. The dish to George. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGrady. Kept alive by New York. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, and George absolutely fools him with the pump fake there, able to get him off his feet and draw the contact.
And he's good on the second. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Westbrook finds Malone. Goes back up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Paul with the steal. The three from Harden. It's hauled in by George. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Passes to Westbrook. On the wing, George. Defended by Mullen. They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Yao.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Paul looking around, and the pass to Mullen. Baylor with the ball. 6 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. Drops in the tray.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, it really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And here's George. James Harden getting it to go from deep. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Embiid finds Paul. Pass to Mullen for the 3. Rebound by Yao Ming. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Paul. It's rebounded by New York. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Paul passes to Mullen. Nailed from three-point land. Mullen's got 5.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
The absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook. Just getting after it and drawing the contact.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
At the line. And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Celtics second. Number 5, the Knicks.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint. And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Paul against Westbrook, kicks it out to Harden.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The shot by George, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Fires from the wing. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
And the jam by Karl Malone.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Here's Paul. Mullen up top. Over George. The offensive rebound. Embiid, the pass to Baylor. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Elgin Baylor.
Baylor's got 5.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
George with the ball. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Malone. Baylor with the steal. Westbrook against Paul. Mullen passes to Harden. Right side Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Malone.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Paul. To the inside, Baylor. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
The assist.
Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here is Harden. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Harden kicks to Mullen. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
McGrady dishes to George. Pass to Malone. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
And there's that chip on his shoulder. Westbrook plays good. He wanted those 3 points back.
Passes it to Baylor. Back to Paul. Outside Mullen. He kicks to Paul. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Russell Westbrook. Kemp's checked in for the Celtics. Knicks trail by 3. And here's George. The pass to Arenas. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Boston. And the jam by Harden.
All the way up. The beard. For those were 2 loud points.
New York's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Embiid with the steal. Arenas against Paul. Pass to Embiid. Inside, Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Here's McGrady. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Mullen for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And from 3-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running in the first quarter.
So scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Celtics lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Sean Kemp is out there with Embiid. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Harden. And it's Mullen in at the 3 spot. Now here's Mullen. Now here's Paul. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
Arenas passes to Johnson. Good work there as it goes.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Pass to Embiid. There's the triple, rejected by Arenas. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And that one's good. Towns.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop it.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. Kicks to Mullen. It's up a 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Arenas against Paul. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team. Knicks trail by 6. Johnson attacking, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mullen passes to Harden. It's good, the assist that time from Mullen. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
And here's Arenas outside. Kemp with the rebound. Celtics leading by 7. Harden outside. Pass to Mullen. Cunningham against Harden. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Russell Westbrook in for New York. Then for the Celtics, Baylor, he's checked in for Kemp. Jimmy Butler comes in for Mullen. And it's Price in for Paul. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, it's Boston converting.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Westbrook passes to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Celtics leading by 10. Lets it go from the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Towns.
That one is on top.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Westbrook dishes to Johnson. Fades away. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Harden. Beyond the arc. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
The Knicks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him. Here's Embiid. Malone with the block. And he gets it back. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 7. And he makes that one.
I love that move by Cunningham to create the space for himself.
42.
Here is Harden. Price outside. Releases. Buries the jump shot.
Price.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the pass to Cunningham. And they get it back. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Johnson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Price. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Celtics lead by 7. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Westbrook passes to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Price is in the post. He's covered by Westbrook, and it's Price missing. Knicks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. They get it back. Here's Malone. Good work defensively by Baylor.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Now Price. Embiid finds Price. Here's Baylor. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Malone. Good work defensively by Malone. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got 14.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook surveying the D. And he drives in. Westbrook double team. Towns wide open. They get it again. Here's Malone. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Malone's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Butler. Still yet to score. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Boston's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. On grief against McGrady. Yao with the block.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
A step back shot here. Here's Thurman, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 11. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Yao, that's good. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Baylor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Some changes for Boston. Mullins checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Paul subbed in for Mark Price. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. George looking over the floor. Back to Yao. And again, it's New York.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Weber in the post. Yao's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Now, here's George. 26 seconds left in the first half. The shot by McGrady, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Puts it up. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. McGrady with the ball. 11 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Weber. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. McGrady.
Tracy McGrady at the line.
And McGrady drops them both. Here's Paul. Floats one up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Ken. That was a shaky first quarter for New York. The deficit for them at one point grew to 8 points in the period. They did not come out of their warm-ups with their A game. They were much more effective once the second quarter got underway, rallying to turn their deficit into a 3-point halftime. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low.
And it's just about...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Westbrook. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Russell Westbrook out there with Tracy McGrady. And there's Malone. Then it's George. And it's Yao in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Westbrook. Elgin Baylor pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Mullen dishes to Baylor. Pulls it up. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Mullen. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Yao kicks to Westbrook. Baylor against Malone. Over Baylor. Malone's shot good. Malone's got 9 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
The Knicks leading by 3. There's the feed to McGrady. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot from 16, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Outside Westbrook. McGrady outside. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harden the pass to Mullen. Count it. He's got 15.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Knicks with the lead. Yao in the high post. McGrady against Harden. McGrady dishes to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the 3-pointer. Westbrook's got 11 points.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender. Force the ball out of his hands.
They are great, aren't they?
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's highest-scoring teams. The Celtics second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Baylor. He can't get that one. Some solid defense here from Malone. The Knicks leading by 5. Pulls up on the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Outside Mullen. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Baylor, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Feeds to Yao. Shades over Embiid. Yao can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 5. Over in the corner, Paul. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's McGrady. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Paul passes to Mullen. Stolen by George. The pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Malone. And here's George. Defended by Mullen. New York with a new 14. Here's Yao. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Baylor.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Boston. Jimmy Butler comes in for Mullen.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Embiid. He kicks it to Harden. Driving the lane. And stolen by Malone. And here we go. Nobody near George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
It's T-shirt time.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for the Knicks. And the Celtics with possession here. A 12-point game. Embiid dishes the ball. Up top, Embiid. He's covered by Yao. Trying to get open is Kemp. Paul with the bucket.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
McGrady passes to Malone. And here's George. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
New York foul.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Weber comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Moncrief in for James Harden. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Paul. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
A truly selfless player. Weber loves to score, but he also wants to see the rest of his team get involved.
And here's Arenas outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The Knicks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Moncrief defending. And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Paul passes to Moncrief. Arenas against Paul. Up top, Weber. Nice ball movement by Boston. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And New York making a change. Towns is checked in. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Kicks it to McGrady. Here's Thurman. Kemp defending. Thurman's shot is off. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Moncrief. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
Boston making a switch here. Rice is checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet they still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Up top, Kemp. Clock at 6. Passes to Butler. A minute 42 left to play in the third. That shot off the mark. Here's Johnson. A second chance effort. The shot misses. Good D by Weber. Celtics trail by 7. Dishes it to Price. Back to Weber. It's Price on the wing. Outside Butler. And they call an illegal screen here. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Cade Cunningham.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that Coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Here's McGrady. Buries the long-range jumper. McGrady's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. The pass to Monk. He feeds it to Butler. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Butler in the paint. Butler. New York leading by 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. McGrady outside. Down low. Here's Towns. Good D by Weber. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
Arenas adds a 2-pointer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Arenas has got 5 points so far.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Joel Embiid. Baylor is out there with Weber. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Mullen in at the 2-guard. Here's Baylor. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
The 3 from George. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Mullen. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And Mullen isn't deterred by the defense. When he's got position inside, he's incredible at finishing oversized.
McGrady against Mullen. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. Yao trying to break free. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Outside Baylor. Back to Moncrief. Takes the three. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Baylor defending. Good work defensively by Baylor.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
James Harden, he's checked in for Boston. Chris Paul comes in for Moncrief. Westbrook against Paul. Here's Baylor. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
That one good for 2.
And how about Ming just going to work? His guys are getting him the ball, and boy, is he rewarding.
On the wing, Harden. Back to Paul. It's rebounded by New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Mullen. Celtics trail by 8. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Second chance shot. The strength of Embiid on display.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
McGrady against Baylor. A shot by McGrady, no good. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Embiid throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. New York calls timeout.
And your next City Kid.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Malone with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And the Celtics with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Shot clock at 6. Baylor. The Knicks pull it in. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Pass to Harden. The Knicks pull it in. Yao's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's McGrady, and there it is for him. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Celtics passing it around. Here's Baylor. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Now that's 17 points for ABC. The Knicks leading by 6. McGrady passes to Yao.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Good on both. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Boston. Over Westbrook. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 19 points.
And I love how Paul picks his spots on offense, which allows him to get into a rhythm.
Here's McGrady. Good on the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Knicks lead 107-98.
Outside Mullen. Pass to Baylor. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Yao. Embiid kicks to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Knicks with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Westbrook, no good. Celtics trail by 9. The 3 from Harden. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Yao Ming.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory. He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Boston again missing.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
George passes to Malone. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
And it's no secret that Paul is an energetic defender, constantly swiping at the ball and ripping away steals.
Westbrook passes to Yao. Shoots over Embiid, and Yao gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Yao's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside Mullen, right side Baylor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
And so he makes both from the line. The Knicks leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. The feed to Yao. Shoots over Embiid. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Celtics trail by 9.
Wow, he got whacked on that. Way much debate there.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First one falls for
Baylor. At the line, 2 shots.
And so Baylor nails both of them. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Ball against Westbrook. Over Paul. Here's Malone. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Offensive rebound. Malone with some nice D.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
Weber, he's checked in for Baylor. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:41 left here in the 4th quarter. Harden outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Harden's got 19 points.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Westbrook finds George. Al Malone. McGrady left side. Passes it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Chris Webber. Webber's got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. All against Westbrook. Fires the 3. The rebound by Mullen.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Tries it from 19. No good that time.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mullen, first personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Timeout called, the Celtics. They're down by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Butler from outside. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They're leading by 8. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Knicks ball. Cade Cunningham at the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Outside Arenas. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.